Hey guys, I'll tell you a little about my background. I came from a wrestling background, and when I got into MMA, it was really about trying to throw the guy down, get that top position, and then for me, I was essentially flailing. And I got complimented for my ground and pound. Wow, what a great ground and pound. But what people never knew is I was just scared the whole time. The whole time I was just throwing and using all my energy. I didn't really know where to go. And why I was scared is because I was told from day one, from Mark Schultz, one of the greatest wrestlers ever, world champion, national champion, Olympic gold medalist, fought Hickson Gracie, maybe you guys remember him because of that, fought in the UFC. Mark Schultz, as great of a wrestler as he was, he told me the very first day I met him, the only thing that beats wrestling is jiu-jitsu. And I was a young kid, it just stayed with me. So anytime I got into fighting or taking on jiu-jitsu guys, I was instantly scared. I didn't know those positions. I got into sport before MMA was even a term. They used to call it no holds barred or cage fighting, and we didn't have gyms where you could learn everything like we do now. You had to go over here and do your wrestling, and you're across town doing some kickboxing, and then on Saturday night, if you got a fight, you try to figure it out on the go. And that's just what the sport was. So I didn't have the experience of the jiu-jitsu. Since I met Fabiano, and you have to understand, I was traveling around. I was doing everything that all the other fighters were doing. You're traveling around, you're catching workouts here. That could be in a garage, that could be in some guy's gym, that could be on the internet, on YouTube, watching videos, anything you could do to try to learn some technique. So when I met Coach Fabiano, that was it. I didn't have to travel anymore. I knew this is my guy. This is the guy that's going to show me how to protect myself, how to get to the positions I want, which as a wrestler was on top, but how to strike effectively, how to not use up all of my energy, but advance my positions. And then lately, and it took me a little bit of time, but then I was able to find submissions. And whether I was able to end the match with it, or if I was able to just hold those positions to stop my opponent from attacking me, that's all the same. For me, that's all the same. As long as I'm protecting myself and as long as I am in control, for me, that's a win. So, you know, a lot of the things with Coach Scherner that we work on are just getting to safe positions. It's not always finishing your opponent instantly. It's about stopping your opponent from having an ability to finish you. I spent 15 years in this sport, fought for 2 world championships, and did not know how to pass guard. I never even realized the benefits of passing guard for MMA. If you get into, if you can get into half guard in MMA, you're essentially safe. Now I know for pure jiu-jitsu, the game is just beginning. But for MMA, when you're looking to land strikes, for some kind of an atmosphere, if something was to happen in a real life situation, you can put yourself in very good positions. Buy yourself time. In MMA, maybe the round runs out. Referee steps in. In a real life situation, people come and break it up. But martial arts, and don't ever forget this, it's about defense. It's not about offense. It's about protecting yourself. And I would tell you this, and I'm not thrilled about telling you this. I'm only telling you this because we're in this atmosphere, but Coach Fabiano Scherner is the single greatest technician, the single greatest mind for submission grappling, for jiu-jitsu that I've ever met. And the reason I don't want to tell you is he's been my secret weapon for years. I don't really love that the word is getting out. But he asked me to show up today, so I guess I've got to tell the truth. But there's a reason that he's won 10 world championships. There's a reason that in the last year he not only won a world championship, but he defeated, by submission, 2 former UFC heavyweight champions of the world. There's reasons for that. There's reasons, myself and I'm part of a wonderful team, there's a reason that we come here every day with our mouths shut and our eyes open. And now it's your guys' turn, and you're going to learn from the best.